Hello friends! Yesterday I did not create a video because today was a free day, so I decided to take a little rest and will show you the last game today, which I played in the Olympiad Expo tournament. It was round 5. I played with Bence Baki, a 14 years old Hungarian talent. Okay, let me show you the game. I played with the white pieces, started with d4, d5, c4, e6, knight f3, knight f6, knight c3, bishop e7, bishop f4. Interesting enough, I think I won maybe already 3 or 4 games with this system, with white. So I think I won all my games actually. But all of them were against low-rated players, and most of the time I just won with little. So many times it was very close to a draw. Like in this game also, it was just in the final moment my opponent made a mistake. But that we will see a little later. So bishop f4, he played the queen's gambit, declined, castling, e6, a6. Okay, and here I did not remember actually my preparation, and I decided to play c5. I think here it's also possible to capture on d5. This is also an option. But c5, I think this was actually a good move. Knight h5. This is a typical thing. They go for this bishop. There's no bishop g5. There's no way to really save it if bishop e5 and f6, and then they capture. So I just decided to continue development with bishop d3. Knight takes f4. Pawn takes f4, b6, undermining the advanced pawn. And here was, I think, a critical moment, because many of these lines, actually b4 is the right move, but in that situation the pawn is already on c6. So in those lines actually the c5, and then the knight cannot come here, and the knight usually already on d7, and no really active possibilities for the knight. But the difference is, yeah, so here I should probably just capture, and go play on the king side, something like this. And maybe like g4 or king f1, king g2, g4 over g3, and knight e5, so somehow try to attack the king. And be happy about the queen side. Black cannot really attack, or much harder for him to attack than white on the king side. So probably this was the right way to go. Played b4. The problem, he played pretty well, so a5 is the right move. So now that maneuver actually is pretty okay, which is not in the other lines. Because in the other lines, usually they try to play like bishop a6. Here is not possible because just e5, the pawn is not on c6. So they can exchange the light square bishops and they're happy. But here we'll be on different stuff. Exchange, exchange, exchange. And here actually the right move was knight c6. Immediately attack the pawn. Defending bishop d7. Now knight takes d4 is a threat. And strangely enough, I'm not yet castled, so usually in the other lines already white is coming here and stronger, so black cannot really come on the files. But now it's just kind of equal. So he should have played knight c6. Yeah, I missed. I was thinking after queen a4 I am fine, but I just missed this queen a8. Actually, this is a strong move. Okay, but he tried something different, but captured first. But this is a little bit positive for me, because then the b4 pawn will be not hanging. So after knight c6, actually I can just castle, yeah, because it's not hanging. So I can continue my development, not like in the other game. Play bishop f6, try to attack again this pawn. Knight b5, protecting, bishop b7, preparing the queen development. Rook b1, g6, knight a7. I think this is the right move. Try to exchange these knights, and then maybe exchange this knight for this bishop, and then good bishop versus bad bishop in some endgames. That's an advantage. queen a8. I think this was a mistake. Here queen a7 was the right move to prepare actually the rook a8. And white still has some small edge because of the more space here, and then maybe some future slow attack goes on some way, but it's very close. But after queen a8, actually capture, bishop takes, queen b2, so I want to keep the queens on the board. Bishop g7, knight e5, takes, queen a7. So until here I played pretty well, and here I made the first mistake. Yeah, I did not realize here the right plan, because I thought this is something similar like a French defense, so maybe something like f4, g4, f5 the plan, but actually the right move here is to play h4 and try to attack this way, to try to break the structure and then use this strong bishop, because his bishop is not participating in the game. So this would be like a plan too. Yeah, and he tries to counterattack, but then it's yeah, white just prevents all the counterplay on the kings, and then on the dark squares actually can penetrating, and this should be probably winning for white actually. So I missed this idea. Also interesting if he plays like h5. One moment, he can play h5, I think here. I analyze this one also, like rook a1, pushing back. Now look, this is nice. Again, on the dark squares. Coming. And even here, if he's not coming with the king, but queen b7, then g4, look what a way to break. And then h5. Coming. And here's the power of the bishop, and all together should be winning. Okay, so I did not realize this. I played rook a1. Actually here instead of the... So I just should not move. I just should be happy he cannot go to rook b8. And just should wait here and go on the other side. Rook a1, queen b8, queen c3. And actually the right move was queen a3 here. Yeah, because I want to try to make him passive, because after queen a8, actually the nice thing is here, yeah, maybe you can find this move, what to do with white. Stop the video if you want and find it. So white actually exchanged the queens and the rooks, and after bishop b5, this bishop is kind of dead. He cannot really participate in the game. Bishop is on c6, and then white will slowly break through. Actually he will be able to, the right moment he can use the bishop maybe if necessary, and black will be not able to use it, especially if it will be there, then the bishop cannot move, but this bishop can always make a tempo move, or at least has some pressure. That's a different story how to win that, but that should be winning. So queen a3, and if queen e8, then yeah, again just the same as actually we try to keep the good bishop, and again go for this h4 h5 stuff. Okay, so I did not do that. I played queen c3, played queen b7, bishop a6. Yeah, I made some repetition, and then I made this bad move. Good looking bad move, unfortunately. Yeah, this is typical in this structure, when actually there are pawns like here and there is no open file. So when no play on the queen side, then when white breaks it. Or sometimes in that structure, the white has pawns like here, black has pawns maybe, yeah, and maybe the c file is only open but that covered, so black cannot penetrate. Then this is good, but other way here again, still the idea was the right thing to do is to first make like this interesting this tempo move, but come back here with the bishop, but then the point is like instead of f4 h4 h5 again, and try to have some attack there. The dark square, sometimes some checkmate ideas. Black may defend, but that's not easy for him. But h4. Rook a8 actually played the right move. I realize if I move, then even he penetrates, so This was the big problem. Rook b8, king f2. I realized I have no time to attack. g7, h4, queen c8. Yeah, that was a little bit slow. I think he should play probably h5 just to stop here. Also, I missed, like, need to play, I think, g4 and then king g3 if the queen d8. Play bishop a6, queen d8. Now it's interesting. This is actually it's a tempo move plus the thing I defend, and now there's another. So it's kind of like a double attack actually, this one, because it's threatening to exchange the bishop and threatening the pawn. I just really missed this one, this counter move. This is why bishop a6 is a mistake. Okay, so let's see what happens. So here I realized the position. Yeah, I realized probably this will probably a draw, but okay, I decided, okay, I still play on, because this rook is just so active, so I need to exchange it, and I said, okay, I look, this queen b8 was again the right move. Now he has an active bishop, so this will be probably a draw. But anyway, I go on. Even probably this is not the best move. Probably just need to keep the position how it is, and then this is a equal. I play this to allow him to get maybe an advantage. Queen b1, this is the right move, because yeah, f5 is maybe the plan, but now white cannot remove f5. Queen e3. Yeah, and he should play something like this, h6, and then maybe queen d1 and play for h5, somehow try to open up, and queen g4, this kind of stuff to get some counterplay. It's not easy for white, because white needs to defend this weak pawn. So black has some edge here. But anyway, I played queen e3. Actually, my idea was to play f5 even if I sacrifice and look if I can penetrate or do some activity. They check, king g3, queen b1 went back. And here I decided, okay, I have one life left, I should go. This is my only way to try to play for a win, so I played f5. And here there are several ways to make actually the draw. Nearly everything is still a draw. Played queen f1. Also he can take it. Yeah, I was thinking, okay, maybe I will play then e6. This was my plan, because I cannot just recapture because then queen takes, so e6. And then check. The problem, yeah, now maybe I would have like a really strong pawn, but he has always perpetual this kind of position, so I have nothing to do. I cannot use my pawn. So unfortunately f5, it's no way to go for a win, but still maybe he make a mistake. So queen f1. Here I thought if I go maybe for the exchange. I was thinking maybe to go for the exchange and then offer the, because if he's not takes, then maybe I can penetrate, but I realized, okay, this is just a draw. Yeah, and I cannot do much. So I said, okay, not yet exchange, play queen f3. Maybe if he captures, then still. Yeah, there was one line which I think I did not save here, but this is an interesting, like h5 or like this. I calculated this in the game, and maybe if he goes back, this is still probably a draw. I'm not sure. Probably maybe it's a win, because this is just strong. But captures, and look, this is really nice, because it's, yeah, white is quicker, yeah, much quicker, yeah, okay, blocks it. So this was my one hope. This is why I played queen f3, so I hope maybe he captures on f5, but he didn't do it, gave a check, said here, okay, and I said, okay, wow, no more checks, no more checks. He cannot give more checks, so capture back, and he captured the pawn, actually. Wow. I thought again, I don't know if he captures. Yeah, then I thought I will capture it. Yeah, capture, and then probably it's still a draw, because it's still a draw. Probably I should give just perpetual checks if he captures this pawn. But some hope, because he did not capture, he captured the d4, because maybe he hoped like he captures two more pawns attacked. And here, first I thought maybe this was I think my original plan, to capture and give a check. But then I realized, okay, I just don't have much. Yeah, I can capture again the pawn, have a strong pass pawn, but it's again just perpetual checks. Yeah, if I try to go too hard, then I can give the checkmate. So I just go back, and then it's a perpetuals again. So, but then I saw actually another idea. I played f6, and here actually he has only one move. Only move is king g8 is the right move, but he played king to f8. Let's see first why king h6 not good. Please stop the video, take your time, and find the winning idea for white. So actually queen g3, sit on checkmate. Only way to defend is queen d2. And here very important breakthrough comes and captures, and now we force the exchange of the queens, and he cannot stop the pawn. This is a beautiful idea, I think. So fixing kind of his king and queen, and then make the break. So this was king h8. If he plays king f8, now this is even nicer, I think. So please stop the video and find a way to win for white. Okay, so the back rank is really weak. And this is nice move, really nice move, comes here. And if he tries to escape, then c6, you know, blocking, everything blocked. He cannot defend against the checkmate. And the interesting thing, there is no checks. No checks. He cannot give a check. Yeah. Probably what he thought maybe I will do something else. What else? Maybe he thought I will play. What can I do? What else can I do? Actually, I don't know. What did he think? Oh, no, sorry. So he played here, and maybe he thought I will give a check, and then stops the check, and then he wins with the extra pawn. But here, actually, please find the right move for white. c6 opened up the diagonal and forcing now the king to a wrong square. If he goes to here, then it's this is actually what was in the game, and he resigned because of the checkmate. Or if he tries to stop with the queen, then again, then it's a check and a checkmate. If he comes here, then again it's a checkmate actually on this way. So the only way to defend here was king g8, and now if I go for the same thing, I can move the h pawn to escape. And actually here I need to go for the checkmate set, and then again perpetual checks comes. Yeah, he cannot defend the checkmate, but I cannot run away from the checks. So this was the final ideas after king f8, queen a3, and checkmated him. So let's see how is the tournament going. Okay, let me show. So rank after round 5, I am place 4. Actually, it was an interesting result. Manfredi, who I played a draw, he beat actually Bibek, who I lost against in the last round. So it's kind of close, and Mészáros András won on the International Masters. So yeah, we'll see. If I can win like 4 out of 4, I have chance even win the tournament, but at least be in the first 2 or 3. And the next round will be actually on the top board. They will play the young Italian player who leading against the older international master, and the Nepal champion against a relative young Hungarian, but more like Chinese Hungarian player, strong but very low rated, but much stronger I think than his rating. And there's one other relative strong player, Horvat Krzysztof, who I will play with soon, against playing another low rated but strong player. And I will play against an older gentleman with the black pieces. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I can bring you some good news tomorrow. See you. Bye bye.